Hi everyone. So today I have picked up one question from the strategy and execution. The prompt is, how do you decide between showing more ads on the Facebook news feed versus showing people you may know recommendation. So we will begin with our step by step process that we do, and we will seek some clarification. Then we can see who are the users and their pain points or the benefits, their pain points. Then we will think about the solutions, and then success metrics, and last comes as the risk and trade-offs. So I hope this is clear. Yes. So starting with the clarification. So the first I would try to give a brief about the two of the things. What do exactly they mean? So the prompt or the question is that, do we show them more ads on the news feed? News feed is the home page that the Facebook user sees, and the comparison is between the news feed versus people you may know. Recommendation video. So purpose of both is different, because the showing more ads on the newsfeed directly contributes to our revenue, but it directly also it is a very bad experience for the user. Nobody wants to see an ad on the platform. And comparing to the people you may know recommendation visit, that visit's main goal is that users who do not have a uh, let's say a suitable number of friends group, or though, so the main goal of that people you may know is that you add more friends, you get more connected, and you find that your community is on the Facebook, and there are many people who you should be connecting with. Now the deciding part. So that is where we need little clarification. Now we uh, have tried to brief the. Actually, these are two different situations, two different products, and two different paths we can take, and with a very different goals. So decide, uh, as a product manager, decide means that goal one is, if I can say, goal one is increase revenue. Goal two is increase network on the platform. Now users, I have already talked about a bit, that users for the goal one would be a very discomfort discomforting experience because of the ad ads. Nobody wants to see. That's the main goal of newsfeed. Why they are seeing is that they want to see the update from their connections, from their friends they follow. And second group of users who we will show, people you may know. So they are probably, if I can think about, these are the, can say, old users, or those who have been using our platform for some time. New users, new users who need to make more connections on the platform. So these are the two groups, I think, because two of the features that we have, ads or the people you may know. So we decided the goal of these or the purpose of both the products, both the features. Actually, I'm uh, in between product and feature. Is this a feature or is this a product? Actually, these are two features, not a product. But I have been pronouncing it wrong because uh, product is something a large, which has a different thing altogether. But these are the features of a product, Facebook web page. And in the clarification, we could have, I think we forgot that the obvious part said that we are talking about the web experience of the user, and this is for particular geography. And the web part we have considered for geography part. Let us think about that this is for India. And for the user group in the old and new, if we think about the age group they fall into. Now, for the old user, age group would be between, let's say, 40 to 60. And for the new user, age group would be 20 years to 30 years. They are trying out the platform. And if I can think about more in the new user, we can dig deeper and think more about them. Maybe they are coming from some other platform. Let's say they are coming from Instagram, WhatsApp, TikTok. So they are used to that social media platform. And also when we the deciding factors, the key deciding factor would be that what is our goal here. If our goal is to increase more revenue for the this quarter or this cycle, then we would be try to focusing on showing more ads. But again, with the balance that it does not creates a very bad experience for the users. So in this question, I do not think any solution we need to offer. So I will remove all these solution. Yes, risk trade-offs are there, but solution as such nothing because we do not have to find any solution, but we have to decide. So the factors I can list down. Factors which I would need is the goal of the quarter, whether it is increasing revenue in the short term versus the long term, increasing the number of people, number of users on the platform to have more smooth experience, user experience on the platform, to have. So I can just list down the uh, different pros and cons for both the, I think, path if you move to choose. So if I can think about this short term versus long term, if you start showing ads versus widget. So this is uh, three or four, I think, difference or pros and cons between the two of the uh, goals we have. Sorry, features we have. The choosing that we have to do. So if we choose the ads path, then we are going to increase the revenue in the shorter term because we are going to show more ads. But that will be a discomforting experience for the user. But if we choose to go to the visit path that we start showing people, then we would be seeing the increase in the number of users on the platform. So it depends on the what is our current goal of is for this quarter. Now some of the risk and trade-offs I can again risk is the user experience part is the trade-off. If we go with the ads path, we go with the widget path because ultimately that revenue will suffer if you go with the uh, widget path because it would be and again the increase in the number of active users in the quarter. Again, depending on both what path we choose. Now, if we choose the ads versus the widget path. Now, just laying down all the I think information and different factors that we have in front of in between choosing both the buckets. So I think we would be going with the showing more ads and more ads. Now I can move on to let's say we had chosen the ads path and now reason or the assumption for me is that we would want to increase the revenue quarter on the news feed. That is our now how do we balance this balance the user experience with the ads. Now we can make or think of some of the guardrails that will be there when users are shown the ads. So we can make some rules regarding how many ads user need to show. So let's say we make that maximum of 3 consecutive ads on the news feed. Minimum number, minimum amount in session for the user 10 minutes before on the ad in the news. So there has to be some amount of session duration for the active session duration for the user before they are shown the ads in their newsfeed. It has not to be that I log in and I start my newsfeed and I see a bunch of ads on my feed. So that will be a very bad experience. So there has to be some time limit before the ads start on the news. Another I think we can think about is the alternative ads in the feed. Now what kind of ads are shown? What is the graphical nature of the ads? So that has to be very. We can choose to make those ads personalized. Supposing that personalized or the relevant We can try to make this ad experience in the newsfeed as little discomfort as possible, so that user gets some value out of those ads. Maybe more personalization, more relevant ads. The more we know about the user, the better ad targeting that we can do. So I think that would be all I can think of. And since I cannot, okay, I think close that right. Since we cannot, I think, uh, access that since it's a premium. So I will be relying on your feedback and everything. Okay, I will be taking a different question in the next video. Thank you.